Sir Henry Irving, Othello, Act 5, Scene 2.
Talk to you now, a word or two before you go. I have done the state some service and they know it. No more of that. In your letters I pray, when you shall these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am, nothing extenuate, nor set down aught in malice. Then must you speak of one that you loved, not wisely, but too well, of one not easily jealous, but being wrought, perplexed in the extreme, of one whose hand, like the base Indian, threw a pearl away, richer than all his tribe, of one whose subdued eyes, albeit unused to melting mood, drop tears as fast as the Arabian trees their medicinal gum. Search down this, and say besides that in Aleppo once, where a malignant and a turned Turk beat a Venetian and traduced the state, I took by the throat the circumcised dog and smote him thus. Kiss thee or I kill thee. No way but this, killing myself to die upon a kiss.
The Lyceum Theater's impresario, Sir Henry Irving's Othello, surpasses his most elegant portrayal to date in the Shakespearean wheelhouse and guarantees Irving immortality in the pantheon of theatrical giants.
Die! I don't want to die!
And that's it then. That's the beauty of this role, this guy, this Dracula. He's a vampire. Vampires never die, they live forever.
Wait, you said he dies at the end. How can he live forever if he dies?
Well, he's already lived forever, for centuries, up until the part that he dies.
Yes, but then he's dead forever, right?
Well, yeah.
He dies, you get somebody else.
All right. We could change that. I could change that. He doesn't have to die. We'll put him out of commission and come back to life later, and then you can play the role. I can write the sequels. You can play in all those sequels up until you die.
A Transylvanian count that lives forever. A count. Royalty. I give good royalty.
Oh, you're in the pantheon of good royalty.
A guy lives forever. I love it. I'll do it.
Yes! Hey, everyone! He'll do it! You'll do it!
I'll do it. Who would want to live forever? No one wants to be immortal. And in the string of lovely leading ladies, talk about enemies with short beat babies. A generation for generations. The most to live in a dynasty. So who would want to live forever? Never.
Who wouldn't want to live forever? Who wouldn't want to be immortal?
Oh, say, restore intensity like an awful lot. But when you're pushing 60, sure as hell it's not. How old do I look?
Don't you get to live forever?
It's not nice to put a price on mortality.
Someone who wouldn't want to live forever, he could never be.
Die. I don't wanna die. I'm gonna live forever.
He's gonna live forever. He's gonna live forever. He's gonna live forever.
You got it. Congratulations.
Thanks.
And the women?
The women?
You've got women in your show, right, Sonny?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah. Ellen, those are young women.
I've played young women.
When you were young,
Age is in the attitude.
and you've always had a very youthful attitude.
I played Juliet to his Romeo.
But that was 35 years was stretching it even then.
But with my youthful attitude.
Yes, youthful, happy, lovely, always beautiful attitude.
So?
Can you believe this? This is Ellen Terry, the greatest living actress of the 19th century, looking for a role. The Scottish lady, Guinevere, King Arthur, Portia, and the Merchant. Ellen Terry, looking for a role, begging me, Bram Stoker.
I do not beg.
Sorry, negotiating.
Indeed. Ellen Terry asking Bram Stoker for a part. Imagine Bram Stoker. Say, Bram, how many plays have you written? Right, none. You've written this book, this...
The Undead.
Right. Catchy title. So you've written this book with a catchy title, and you want to try it out as a play before it's published as a book.
I am a published writer.
Yes, yes. And Sir Henry Irving's assistant here at the Lyceum Theater. You do know theater, I give you that.
Thank you.
Why am I begging you? I'm Ellen Terry. Give me the damn sides and I'll show you young.
All right, here. Try Lucy there.
And Lucy is?
Yeah.
What else?
Well, not much else, really. She's this hot little number, 20 years old. 3 men proposed to her on the very same day. One of them is much older, 29. The plot unfolds as a series of letters and diaries.
Clever. Just like Frankenstein.
In that one, she's writing a letter to her friend, who's also...
Young.
Yes.
My dearest Mina.
Oh, it's Mina. Like she's mean. It's short for Wilhelmina.
Mina. I must say you tax me very unfairly with being a bad correspondent. Besides, there is nothing to tell you. There is nothing of interest. You say in your letter, I hear rumors, especially of a tall, handsome man. That would be Arthur Holmwood. He is handsome, well off, and of good birth. There, it is all out. Oh, Mina, we have told all our secrets to each other since we were children. Oh, Mina, I'm in love. I love him. I love him. I love him. Oh, Bram, Shakespeare, it's not. Okay, I'll try her friend, also young.
But not quite as...
Dumb. Okay, Jonathan, Arthur. Oh, there, Mina.
Mina, you see, is,
Who's playing Mina?
Florence.
Your wife? She's not even an actress.
Oh, that's not fair. Or accurate.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
Wife wants the part, wife gets the part. A given.
Wife gets the part.
Hey, Sonny, you got a part for Dracula's grandmother? It's an age-old adage. Old age is no advantage. Though an old man blessed with money might have loved some young honey. Opportunity disappears with the coming on of years. I could dig myself a hole and jump in, but the hole is coming soon enough. And until it comes, see, the thing is, I can't
Oh, yes, I do, but it's still a surprise. I mean, you haven't acted for years, have you? No, not since you were with Wilde.
With Oscar Wilde and I were engaged, all quite respectable and above board.
Yes, I should imagine all quite. What I mean is that Bram certainly needn't worry about competition from Oscar, that's for sure.
I think you better. Oscar Wilde has become a fine playwright, a very successful playwright.
Yes, what I meant was as a lover.
You know, Henry, I used to help Oscar with some of his early plays, and Bram just thought he liked a team player. Another team player on his team.
And a beautiful addition, might I add. I did.
Indeed.
Well, my dear, how are you feeling about your acting jobs?
Working on getting the rust out.
Yes, well, should you want some private coaching from one of the world's great actors?
George Alexander is available?
You got me to the quick.
I doubt that.
Ah, you're as receptive as you are beautiful.
Which is why I shall take my leave.
Florence Taylor, let me steal your husband here for just a second. Brown. I notice I do not have many lines in this script.
That's the beauty of this role. It doesn't tax you. Less to memorize.
Yes, well, yeah, as long as I'm here, for the duration, I mean, as long as I'm here, I may as well act, you know.
I'll tell you what. There's this other character, Abraham Van Helsing. This Van Helsing character, he's the one that creates the plot to kill Dracula.
No, to put him out of commission.
Right. Van Helsing and Dracula are never on stage simultaneously.
Or at the same time. Double. I haven't done it years. I'm off the count.
Count lines, yes.
Actor on the British stage. I've been
all can't be married to me, can we?
Not all of us wish to be Chesterfield.
Mr. Swimm as Sewer, Mr. Martens as homeless, and I shall be reading Morris.
Because he's the hero.
Oh, you read the script. I'm flattered, but no, it is because of illness, and he might need to be recast. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. This is Miss Curtis. Have you all met Miss Curtis? She will be playing Lucy. Miss Curtis just gave birth 3 weeks ago and has to go feed the baby.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Dracula, or the Undead. A play by Bram Stoker. Prologue. 7 years ago, we all went through the flames. This summer, we traveled to Transylvania and went over the old ground, which to us was and is full of vivid and terrible memories.
It's difficult to believe that the things that we've seen with our own eyes and heard with our own ears could be living truths. When we got back, I took these papers from the safe, where they had been since our return so many years ago.
All the massive material of which the record is composed, there's hardly one authentic document. Nothing but a massive typewriting, and the notebooks of Jonathan, Dr. Seward, and myself.
We could hardly ask anyone to take these as proofs of so wild a story.
No, we want no proof.
None.
No, we ask no one to believe us. Your boy, your son, will one day understand what a brave and gallant woman his mother is. Already he knows her sweetness and loving kindness. Later on he will understand how some men so loved her that they did dare much for her sake.
Act 1. Narration begins with a series of journals or diaries, which may take on their own life as a scene in real time.
It was on the dark side of twilight when I got to Bistritz. Count Dracula had directed me to go to the Golden Crone Hotel, which, to my great delight, I found to be thoroughly old-fashioned. When I got near the door, I faced a cheery-looking elderly woman.
The Herr Englishman?
Yes, Jonathan Harper.
For you.
My dear friend,
Welcome to the Carpathians. I trust your journey from London has been a happy one. My carriage will wait you tomorrow at the Borgo Pass. It will bring you to meet your friend, Dracula.
The next morning, as I was getting ready to leave, the old woman came up to my room.
Must you go? Oh, young Herr, must you go?
Yes, I must, at once. I have important business to conduct.
Do you know what day it is?
Day? Why, it's the 4th of May.
It is the eve of St. George's Day. Tonight, then the clock strikes midnight. Oh, the evil sings in the world. How false they!
False, Faye?
Do you know where you are going and what you are going to do? Take this cross for your mother's sake.
Whether it was the old woman's warning or the many ghostly traditions of this place or the cross itself, I don't know. I don't know what will happen. If my journal is to find Mina before I do, let it carry my goodbye. Here comes the carriage.
Scene 2. Dracula's castle.
What sort of place had I come to? What sort of grim adventure? Was this customary in the life of a young solicitor sent out to explain the purchase of a London estate to a foreigner?
Mr. Harker, come freely. Go safely and leave some of the happiness you bring.
Count Dracula.
I am Dracula, and I bid you welcome.
From Mr. Hawkins.
Ah, my dear Dracula, an attack of gout forbids my traveling. But I am happy to send along a sufficient substitute in whom I have ever possible confidence. He is discreet and silent, in his own way, full of energy and talent. He has grown to manhood in my service. Yes. He will attend on you during his stay and shall await your instructions, etc.
Yes, sir. Count Dracula, sir, at your service.
Well, my friend, you see these beautiful books. Through them I have come to know your great England. I know your language, your tongue, only through them. I look to you to know how to speak it.
You speak excellently, Your Excellency.
Yes, here I'm a noble, but not that noble. No, my friend, you come as an agent of my friend, Peter Harker, to tell you about my new estate in London. I hope you will stay here with me for a while to help me with proper English intonation and correct even my smallest error.
What's that?
Listen to them, the children of the night. Such music.
Yes. Frightening.
To you dwellers in the city, you cannot understand the feelings of the hunter. You must be tired. Go, you sleep as late as you like. I must be gone until tomorrow evening. Go in the castle anywhere you like. Except, of course, where the doors are locked. Where, of course, you will not wish to go.
I wish I were home, and never knew how desperately I could wish I were home with you. I'll never be home. I feel a real finality. There will never be home for me. Cut myself.
Take care.
Didn't see you in the mirror.
Take care. Cut yourself. Oh, it is more dangerous in this country than you think.
Something is wrong here. Something that defies intellect. I play along here, making my way. Why should I stay? I don't want to go. You won't let me go. I wish I were home.
I wish it constantly, but there's such a big world to see. And soon when we marry, wherever you may be, you'll always be home with me. 9 May. My dearest Lucy, I shall tell you of my plans when we meet. I have just a few hurried lines from Jonathan from Transylvania. He is well, and will be returning within the week. Oh, I am longing to hear all his news. Your loving Nina. Oh, and you have not told me your news. I hear rumors, especially of a tall, handsome man. 24 May. My dearest Nina, someone has been telling tales. That tall, handsome man. I suppose the one I was with at the last Pops concert, Mr. Homewood. Oh, Nina,
Wish she could have been
If you get sleepy, get back to your room and your rest. You'll be safe. Otherwise,
I took great pleasure in disobeying the Count's orders. I pushed the doors open to a lovely room, less gloomy than my assigned bedroom. Comfortable furniture, an old oak desk where I sat and wrote, where I grew sleepy, and from which I moved to an old dusty couch. Was I asleep? In hindsight, I think not, but in the moonlight across from me, as if in a dream, 3 young ladies appeared, 3 appealing young ladies. 2 were dark with piercing eyes, the third, fair as could be, with golden hair and eyes like pale sapphires. 1 man, 3 women. Only weeks ago that would have been my greatest fantasy. Me, 3 women, now every man's dream becomes my nightmare. And really there, 3 women looking at me, smiling at me, wanting me. He is young, he's strong, you go first. There were kisses enough for all of us. She was beautiful, repulsive, voluptuous. Paralyzed in agony, I stared as she knelt over me, frightened and delightful, anticipation. Her breath sweet as honey and bitter as blood. She grew nearer, nearer, nearer. She arched her back and wet her mouth. The moon shone on her scarlet lips. She brushed my face and kissed my cheek. Her teeth fastened on her throat. My skin began to tingle. When suddenly the Count came rushing in the room. He grabbed her by the hair and threw her to the floor. How dare you? How dare any of you? I have forbidden you. But when I am done with him, you may touch him, kiss him, love him, but not now. There is work to be done, and as quickly as each had appeared, they all faded away in the moonlight.
Roll me a cigarette and pass the matches. Young man. Can I get you anything? Water? Handkerchief? Me?
Mr. Stoker, that's some scene.
Thank you.
Very sensual images.
Even arousing.
Even, yes. So, Abraham Stoker, where do these sensual images come from?
what Florence, my dear boy, is creative. He is but a slave to his creative juices. Don't stifle. Let those juices, shall we say, flow, flow.
Imagination is one thing. Writing from experience is a whole other thing.
Who better than you, my dear, to understand that I have about as much experience with arousal as I do with vampires?
Better than I to understand. Sometimes I lose track of who you are. Staring from the shadow of the star.
25 June.
No man knows till he has suffered from the night how sweet morning can be. Here at the castle, it has always been at nighttime that I have been threatened or been in danger or fear. I had seen the Count in the daylight, only I could get into his room. The door's always locked, and I have seen him slide from his window. I could go in by his window. I slid through the window and looked for the Count. The room was empty. It seemed to have never been used. In one corner I found a heap of all kinds of gold, Roman, British, Austrian, Hungarian, Greek, and Turkish monies, all covered with dust, not less than 300 years old. At another corner, through a heavy door, a circular stairway led steeply down to a dark tunnel. As I followed, the passage grew closer. Heavier, through it came this sickly, deathly odor. Another door, I found myself in an old ruined chapel which had been used as a graveyard. Fragments of old coffins, piles of dust, and in one of 50 new boxes which I'd seen delivered yesterday morning, on a pile of newly dug dirt lay the Count, dead! Or asleep. His eyes open without the glassiness of death. His cheeks have the warmth of life through all their pallor. Lips red as ever, but no breath, no pulse, no movement, no beating of the heart.
Wake up, man!
I ran up the stairs, through the corridor, out the window, climbed the wall, and back into my bedroom.
Tomorrow, my friend, we part. You'll return to your beautiful England and I do some work which may have some end that we may never meet again.
I shall leave tonight then.
My coachman and horses are wet.
I can walk. I want to go.
You English are the same. When can the coming speed departing guest? Come, not an hour shall you wait here against your will.
Try 6 weeks.
Here I shall open the door and grant you your will.
Louder, angrier, the howling wolf started in through the opening door. Shut the door! Red jaws, champing teeth, blue clawed feet as they leaped. Fine. I shall wait until tomorrow morning.
29 June, Parker's last entry.
Morning came, escaped within my reach. I gathered my things and made my way down the hall. The door was locked. No key, no count. I'm alone in this castle with these horrible women. I will scale the walls, take some gold, and find my way from this dreadful place.
24 July, Mina Murray's journey.
Lucy met me at the station looking sweeter and lovelier than ever. Whitby is such a beautiful place. The harbor, the bay, and in the distance the vast, never-ending sea. I can tell you don't trust me. I trust you. I just don't like this place, this graveyard. Yes, it is a graveyard with the most beautiful view in all of Whitby. I've just decided not to worry. Worry won't bring him home to me any sooner. Let's just simply enjoy today. We're maidens, soon to marry. Maidens, soon to be carried away. But today, we're two girls on the schoolyard at play and friends. Forever we're friends. We'll always be friends.
The ship was blown into Whitley Harbor after the storm last night.
See? Did I see? I got me on board, I did, and just a bit they chased me off.
He was a sight, he was, that captain, all slumped and holding on for dear life.
Did you hear? Russian schooner docked in Whitley Harbor. No crew on board.
Just one dead captain tied to the helm, crucifix in his hand.
Hard to make sense of, understand. No, I ain't seen nothing like that. Hey, no, I never seen nothing like that.
Just sidles and sailed up to the dock, he did, with nobody driving.
Martens, dear.
Yeah.
Russian schooner named came as the ship was explored.
Not much cargo, we did not overwhelm. 50 boxes of sand.
Swiftly unloaded from the grub man. No, I ain't seen nothing like that. Hey, no, I never seen nothing like that.
They found the captain's log intact, close as anything could come to that.
The crew was frightened by something on board.
Something mysterious. I went to relieve the man at the wheel. He whispered as if fearing that the air might hear him. I saw it. It was standing there like a man, tall and thin and ghastly pale. I crept up around behind it and gave it the knife. But the knife went through empty as air. The sea will save me from him. It is all that is left.
One by one they each went delirious, and rather than staying on board, they jumped in the sea to their final reward.
Was there something in those boxes of doom that wanted to hurt them?
Did you hear? They say there was a wolf on board when the ship docked.
Can it be? The wolf has disappeared from town since then.
Did you see? Several dogs in town were killed by the very same wolf. No, I ain't seen nothing like that. Hey, no, I ain't seen nothing like that. No, I ain't seen nothing like that. Hey, no, I ain't seen nothing like that. No, I never see.
Oh, I never see.
No, I never see nothing like that.
The funeral for the poor sea captain today was touching. Every boat in the harbor seemed to be there. Lucy came with me. We went up to our old seat in the graveyard and I had a lovely view for the cortege of boats. They laid the poor fellow to rest very near our seat, so when the time came, we stood on it and saw everything. Lucy was restless and uneasy all the time. I cannot help but think her dreaming at night is telling on her. I wasn't smiling for her mother, but I was there anyway. And her mother was right. When we were kids, Lucy used to walk in her sleep. Now she was doing it again.
My Lucy will be married in just weeks. Maybe you can break her of this old habit before she's a bride. Oh, Mina, you know how sleepwalkers go up on the top of roofs, or worse, or the edges of cliffs, and then suddenly awaken with a despairing cry that echoes all over the place. What would Mr. Holmwood think?
Oh, Lucy. It looks like I pricked you with the safety pin. I'm so sorry. Come, let me get you home to sleep. I took the key to our room and I locked the door. I tied the key to my wrist. Whenever Lucy got up and tried to get out, she couldn't. And in a simple world, everything would have been fine. One midnight, when I couldn't sleep, I locked Lucy in the room and went for a walk. Returning, I looked up at our window, and I saw Lucy lying there asleep on the sill. I swear, I thought there was a big bird there with her. By the time I got back up to the room, Lucy was back in bed. In a simple world, evil and mystery would really be fantasy. As the days went by, Lucy grew paler and seemed lethargic. I trust it wasn't from my stabbing her with the pin, but the wounds on her neck are larger than before, like little white dots with red centers. If they don't heal soon, we'll have a doctor look at them. No, this wasn't all this world, and no, it wasn't simple. In a simple world, everything would have been fine.
From the hospital of Saints Joseph and Mary Budapest, my dear Miss Wilhelmina Rory, I am writing on behalf of Mr. Parker, who is under our care here for nearly 6 weeks. Mr. Parker begs that you not worry. He is feeling better now from his darker days of fever or Fahrenheit report. He was raving mad. He screamed of demons and poisons and blood. Oh, how he blood of apparitions, of evil missions. My dear Miss Wilhelmina Rory, his heart is set on becoming Mrs. Parker sooner rather than later. Praising God from the hospital of Saints Joseph and Mary Budapest, I am yours, Sister Agatha. Budapest, 24 August. My dearest Lucy, at last I have arrived and found my dear Jonathan so thin, pale, and weak-looking. He is only a wreck of himself and can remember nothing that happened to him.
I have suffered a terrible shock, and when I try to think of what it is, my head begins to spin and I can't tell what's real and what's the dreamings of a madman. Nina, we're going to marry and we can have no secrets. My secret is in my journal and I don't want to know it. Take it and keep it, read it if you will, but please, never let me know.
Lucy, we were married this afternoon by the hospital chaplain, and now I must attend to my husband. This is the first time I have written my husband. Whitby, 30 August. My dearest Nina, I forgot to tell you Arthur is here. He tells me I'm getting fat. I love him more than ever. He tells me that he loves me more. We are to be married on 28th September.
Letter to Dr. Seward. My dear Jack, I need your help. Lucy is ill. She has no special disease, but looks awful. It's getting worse every day. I ask her the cause. She doesn't know. Can you join us for lunch tomorrow? I've told her I want you to see me.
Letter to Arthur Homewood, 2 September. My dear old fellow, regarding Lucy's health, I see no functional disturbance nor any malady that I know of. I don't like the way she looks. Totally different from the last time I saw her. One can easily see she's somewhat bloodless, and yet I can see no signs of anemia. She says she's no longer sleepwalking as she was when Miss Murray found her. Her dreams frighten her, yet she cannot remember them. I've written to my friend, Professor Van Helsing, who knows more about obscure diseases than anyone in the world. I've asked him to come at once.
Letter, Abraham Van Helsing and me to Dr. Seward. When I have received your letter, I am already coming to see you. Please arrange it so that we may see the young lady not too late on tomorrow.
Letter from Arthur Homewood to Dr. Seward. My dear Jack, thank you for keeping an eye on Lucy, as I must tend to my ailing father, whom I do not think has long to live. My eternal thanks for your help and your counsel.
3 September. My dear Art, Van Helsing has come and gone. Lucy was more cheerful than on the day I first saw her. She had lost that ghastly look that had so upset me.
With you, I agree. Much blood is lost. It has been, yet it is not. The conditions are in no way anemic. I must go home and think. She charms me, and for her sake, if not for you, and disease, I come back.
Telegram, Seward to Van Helsing, 4 September. Patient is better today. 5 September. Patient greatly improved. Good spirits. Color return. 6 September. Terrible change for the worst. Come at once.
My God! Oh, this is dreadful. She would die for want of blood. To keep the heart's action as it should be, there must be transfusion of blood at once. Is it you, Jack, or is it me?
No, let me. Tell me what I should do, and I shall do it. My life is hers, and I would give the last drop of blood in my body for her. If you only knew how gladly I would die for her.
I sat up all night with Lucy. Arthur went home to rest after giving Lucy his blood. Van Helsing stopped me before he himself left.
What do you make of that mark on her throat?
Nothing. I don't know.
I must go home. There are books there and things that I want. You must remain here and not let her out of your sight. I shall be back as soon as possible, and then we shall begin.
Begin what? What on earth do you mean?
I remember she's in your charge. If you leave her and harm befall, you will not sleep easily after.
I'll do it.
Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. What kind of picture are you painting here? How many letters, how many transfusions, how many better words are we going to have here? We get it! Lucy's been bit by the bat, and that's it.
Oh, I didn't get that. I thought I was just really sickly.
Well, you are, because someone's been sucking out all her blood.
Am I going to die soon? When I die, can I leave and go home to my baby?
You keep telling. Show us something.
Telling, not showing, is the principle of Greek drama. And,
Are you Greek?
He's sure not Shakespeare.
So you said Shakespeare wasn't Greek.
You call this play Dracula. And a little more Dracula. Have a little more me.
How about a little more us?
you had something in mind.
Actually, yes, I did. Possibly some character exposition.
Well, I think we got plenty of that in Harper's Journal.
Oh, yeah, the journal. No, I think we could be a little more direct, a little more interesting, a little more musical. Dracula, my name is Dracula. This isn't any good guy. It's understood just because the number one is good to me. I bite my neck and I drink until that tooth runs down. Oh boy, I'm Dracula. Just had a snack and feel spectacular. I'm right on track. Watching fly for 1,000 years. Though my family frowns and my friends all eschew, when they're all around, I'll still be around. They could not steal me. Don't count this town, Dracula. soon, maybe I left the town.
Don't discount this Count Dracula.
You mean something like this?
Don't discount this Count Dracula.
The sun comes up, the air is clean, the world is fresh and new. The day begins, there's nothing we can do. No problems too big to solve, no issues I can't resolve. No battles I couldn't win without giving in to night. But night is not my friend, and every day must end, and darkness fills my world with fear. If you look into my eyes, you'll never recognize the girl I was, the woman I want to be.
You do not want to go to sleep?
I am afraid.
Sleep is a reward for a day well spent.
I am afraid to sleep. All of this weakness comes to me at night.
You may sleep well tonight. I am here watching you. If I see any evidence of bad dreams, I will wake you.
I trust you. You are good to me. I will sleep. The sun comes up, the day again. I finally had my rest. Beside me, I can be my best. I've had enough of myself. Time to get tough on myself. No reason I shouldn't do for you what you've done for me. No sitting up for you tonight. Look at you. You're worn out. I am well now, thanks to you. If there is any sitting to be done, it is I with you. You sleep here. I'll leave my door open, and if I need anything, I'll call.
I was aware of the professor's hand in my head and was wide awake in a second.
How is our patient?
Well, when I left her, or rather, she left me,
Let us go see.
there on the bed lay Lucy. Horribly white, wan-looking as ever. Her gums seemed to have shrunken back from her teeth like a corpse after a long illness.
But it's not too late yet. It beats so feebly the heart. Our work is undone. Jack, she needs your help.
When the transfusion was done, I could see a faint tinge of color steal back into her pallid lips and cheeks.
You go home, you eat, drink, make yourself strong. I shall sit up a little this myself.
Night is not my friend, and every day must end, and darkness fills my world with fear. If you look into my eyes, you'll never recognize came from I know not where and commanded me to do I know not what. They've all ceased. I go to bed now without any fear of sleep. I have grown quite fond of garlic. Tonight, Dr. Van Helsing will be going away, but I need not be watched. I am well enough to be left alone.
Telegram, Van Helsing to Seward, 17 September. Watch Lucy tonight. Frequently visit and see that the flowers are in place. Very important. Do not fail. A day late, misdelivered, a whole night lost.
It is you. Just a liar. What? Did you not get my telegram? What? Are we too late? I fear we are too late.
I'm not blind.
It is not yet too late.
Doctor, it's a losing battle.
I must be dead.
I would stop where we are now and let her fade into peace, if it were the only battle.
I'm not dead.
You're not dead yet.
Without any lines, I might as well be.
Another transfusion of blood or that girl's life will be worthless.
Pretty worthless now.
I've got my call for tomorrow. Going home now. Bye, everyone.
Oh, what are we to do with someone to open his veins for her now?
I think I've come just in the nick of time. Have not heard from Seward in 3 days. Cannot leave. Father in same condition. Send me word of Lucy.
Quincy Morris.
Oh, the devil may work against us for all his word, but God sends us men when we need them.
You have only to tell me what to do.
And so first, Arthur Holmwood, then me, then the doctor, now, Quincy Morris.
How long has this been going on?
10 days.
That poor pretty creature whom we all love has put in her veins within that time the blood of 4 strong.
Oh, Lucy, yes. Sorry, right there.
Man alive! Her whole body wouldn't hold it. Get out!
Lucy, I'm home. Lucy, I know her, and yet I do not know her.
She left you a note. She had some explaining to do.
After a while, there was a low howl in the shrubbery. Shortly after, there was a crash from the window. The wind rushed in, and in the opening, a great gaunt gray wolf. I kept my eyes fixed on the window. I tried to stir, but there was some kind of spell on me. I remembered no more for a while. Now, later, the air seems full of specks, floating, circling. God shield me from harm this night. It is time that I go. Goodbye, dear Arthur, if I should not survive the night. God keep you and God preserve my soul. Lucy!
The light on her canines makes them look longer, sharper.
No trick of lighting, my friend. They have been changing. You must not get close to her. You must not kiss her till she is gone.
She whispered my name. Oh, my love, kiss me.
Not for your life. Not for your living soul or hers.
She's dead. There's peace for her at last. This is the end.
No. Only the beginning.
1, 2, 3 men long to wed her. 3. Yet she gave me her heart. And though we couldn't marry, I know that I shall carry her love and her laughter with me all of my life. In the eyes of my maker, Lucy's ever my wife.
My God, do you see that? See him!
See? How could I not? Let's hope that beautiful young girl doesn't see him lusting after her that way. He'd scare the life out of her. He scares me.
Do you see who it is?
No, dear, I don't know him. I don't want to know him.
It's the man himself!
My God. He's following her.
Dracula, the Count was moving to London and he's here, he's there.
You told me the Count was old.
He was, but now he's young. He's grown young. That's him there. Young, my God, this can't be so.
Letter Van Helsing to Mrs. Harker to September. Dear Madam, I pray you will forgive me for writing to inform you of the death of Miss Lucy Weston. I ask for others for assistance you might render. I have read your letters to Lucy and I implore you to see me.
Dr. Van Helsing.
Mrs. Harker, that was Miss Nina Murray.
Doctor, you were a dear friend and helper of Lucy. Thank you.
Madam Nina, I have read your letters to Miss Lucy. You were with her at Whitby.
Yes, that was the last time I saw her.
Yes, and you write in a letter of an incident when you saw her sleepwalking. Can you kindly tell me whatever you can remember of that?
Yes, I think I can tell you all about that.
The memory of the young.
If only it were so. No, I wrote it all down. And since I knew you were to inquire about Lucy, I transcribed the names with my typewriter.
Ah, and your husband, tell me of him. Is he quite well? Fever gone? Strong and healthy?
He was almost recovered from the fever and from the untimely death of his mentor. So much death. When we were in town last, he had a sort of shock.
After brain fever, so smooth, not good. What sort of shock?
He thought he saw someone which recalled something terrible, something which led to the fever. He's not been the same since. He pretends to be, but clearly he is not. Clearly. Nothing is clear. He thinks he's mad. I love him and so want him not to be. I can't be sure that's enough.
You must tell me about him.
Since yesterday, I have been in a fever of doubt.
Yes, but your husband.
I have half believed some very strange things.
Oh, Madam Nina, it is you who would laugh at you. How strange is the matter regarding which I am here. It is the strange things, the extraordinary things, the things that make one doubt if they are mad or sane.
Please, read Jonathan's journal. It can tell you more than I can. Jonathan will be back tomorrow. Perhaps you could meet with him then.
Letter by hand, Van Helsing to Mrs. Harker. Dear Madam Nina, I have read your husband's wonderful diary. You may sleep without doubt. Strange as it is true. I would bet my life on it. He's a noble fellow. His brain and his heart are all right. This I can swear before I even see him. I am blessed by coming to see him.
Printing in the morning papers here, in the neighborhood of Hempstead Heath, near where Lucy's lifeless body has been lovingly laid to rest. Children who have run away from home are later found, teeth marks on their necks.
It was the blue fur lady who took me for a walk, a pretty blue fur lady.
What?
I said the blue fur lady. I love her, she kissed me.
Westminster Gazette, 25 September. Another child missed last night was discovered late in the morning on the less frequented side of Hampstead Heath. He has the same tiny wound in the throat as has been noticed in the other cases. He is terribly weak and looked quite emaciated. When partially restored, he had a common story to tell of being lured away by the beautiful lady, whom he called the Bloofer Lady.
I said the blue fur lady. I love her. She kissed me.
What do you think of that?
It's like poor Lucy's.
And?
There's some cause in common. Whatever injured her, injured them.
Indirectly, perhaps, but not directly.
I'm sorry, I have no data. I don't know what to think.
Great job. You have no suspicion as to what Lucy died of? Not after all the events. Not after all the hits.
Nervous prostration after great loss of blood.
Yes. Fine. Good. Okay. And how was the blood lost?
I can't possibly understand.
Not possibly, John. The world is filled with things we cannot understand. You grant me that hypnotism exists, yes? But thought reading does not. Methuselah lived 900 years, and yet poor Lucy with the blood of 4 men in her veins could not live one day. A tortoise can outlive generations of men. An elephant can go on for dynasties, and yet a poor, small bat can suck the blood dry from the veins of cattle and horses.
You don't mean to tell me Lucy was bitten by such a bat.
Oh, why are some men evil and some good? Environment, genetics. What about Cain and
What do you want from me? You certainly don't want answers. You ask me questions that have none. You want me to move on without my knowing where I'm going?
I want you to believe.
Believe what?
To believe in things you cannot. Open your mind. Don't let the little truth project the rush of the big truth. So I ask you, do you believe that those small holes in the necks of the children were made by the same that made the holes in Miss Lucy?
I suppose so.
And you suppose wrong. Would it be so? Alas, it is not. It is worse.
Worse.
They were made by Miss Lucy.
No time to cry.
No time to mourn.
Just heed the warning. There's no time at all. Just let the feelings go away.
We've got work to do today.
May I say, my friends, I have to thank you.
As I've said in the past, no need for thanks.
I know you each loved my Lucy, and yet you were there for me, each of you.
And being there, even watching the woman we loved die before us, was far easier than what we need to do now.
Which is exactly what?
To begin with, to believe the unbelievable.
You tell us that Dr. Van Helsing needs us, that time is precious, and then you give us riddles.
Well, perhaps you did, Arthur. We both love Lucy. We asked for her hand in marriage, and yet she chose you over us. And in all this time, with that self-same woman, we were there for you in your hour of need, if not more, as we were for her.
Because you loved her, because you are my friends, because you are good men.
Which may or may not be true. And yet, to take the next step, my teacher, Dr. Van Helsing, needs us to believe what we cannot.
What kind of nonsense is that?
The kind that makes perfect sense. Here, try this. Dogs bark.
That's easy to believe.
Night is dark.
It's easy to believe.
But it's not easy to believe things that you don't want to.
Let me play. Birds sing.
That's easy to believe. Swing, swing!
Easy to believe, that's easy to believe. But it's not easy to believe things that you don't want to. And the things we take on faith are the things that change the world. You can play against the odds, maybe anger all the gods. But the one thing about an open mind is the only kind to find the answer. Easy. Faith is never easy. We make no guarantees. Please believe. Resolve shows.
That's easy to believe.
Strength grows.
Easy to believe.
That's easy to believe.
But it's not easy to believe things that you don't want to.
I don't question your resolve, nor do I question your strength. I'm asking you to trust me, as I trust my mentor. I keep hitting my head against my heart. All that leaves me with is faith, blind faith. Will you help us, not for any grand gesture, but for our simple, deep devotion to Lucy?
I can't imagine what I'm agreeing to, but I agree.
You leave me no choice.
And the things we take
think he wanted to use me and throw me away.
I know what that's like.
Right. Do you really think that's fair?
Oh, fair has nothing to do with it. Take today, for instance, Mrs. Stoker. Now, Mrs. Stoker is a lovely lady, but hardly a performer of quality. She couldn't even act when she was an actress. Oh, I lovely little Lucy.
Oh, quite.
Yes, in all her young, motherly radiance. But I could bring to that role.
Age.
Excuse me.
You asked what you could bring to the role. I said age.
Had it been a question, which it was not, the answer would have been experience.
I'm sorry. You want me to feel sorry for you. Look, if this thing runs, I show up at the theater, do my 3 big scenes, then go back to my dressing room and take a nap. Hardly a career builder. I don't even get to be on stage while a beautiful woman tries to bite my neck. I describe a beautiful woman trying to bite my neck.
You were talking about fair. Fair is when the best actress gets the lead.
I dare say you have many years of leads ahead of you. Great years, good roles. Parts will change as you mature. I dare say one day great playwrights will even write roles just for you.
Oh, greater I trust than Bram Stoker, whom I raised, to whom I opened my heart, my home. I'm godmother to their boy.
In the meantime, you remain the undisputed queen of the London stage.
Who can't even get arrested.
In fact, the only thing that can stop you now
Is death.
retirement?
Someone was arrested?
Not even.
Jared, do you want to go over the lines for a final scene?
Yes, thank you. Yes, we can do that. So nice talking with you.
Thank you. Yes, you too. Such a nice young man.
Seward's Diary, 29 September. At dawn today at Lucy's tomb, there midst all the darkness and gloom, we found the coffin breached, the seal was broke.
This is some kind of monstrous joke.
There she lay, more beautiful than she'd been in life, lips red as flame, a rosy glow upon each cheek.
Speak to me, man. You're not serious. Surely, man, you can't be serious. I can't believe what you're saying. What's got into you? Something's got into you.
It's my fault. Don't blame him. It's my fault. This is one of those things that's not easy to believe. I remain here as Jack went to find you, but from what I saw and what I know, I assure you, you will not find Lucy inside.
It's far too crucial to assume the answer lies in Lucy's tomb. Look sharp and lift the lid. What do you see?
This is impossible. Just last week I placed her body here.
And just as the last sun rose, I saw her lying there.
And as the sun set, I saw her leave.
Has there been a mistake? Has she been buried alive?
Arthur, she's not been buried alive. She's not alive.
Well, how was it she could leave the tomb?
Lucy is not alive. She walks among the undead.
I just can't believe what you're saying. Undead, what kind of game are you playing?
As irrational as it seems, the undead live on the blood of the living.
Those marks on Lucy's neck were one of the undead took her blood. Took our blood, which we gave her so she would live.
And now those marks on the young children who walk off with the bloofer lady.
Those marks are made by the bloofer lady.
And the bloofer lady is Lucy.
They stared, both stunned in disbelief. Explanation failed to give relief. We left the tomb, awaiting her return. And back she came, not
disrespect the burial. He was now ready to do the doctor's bidding.
Must drive a stake through her heart while we say a prayer for the dead.
And with love and strength and resolve, the deed was done.
Now
sadly, I must be going.
To return.
In time. Jack, this is Mrs. Harker.
Mrs. Harker?
Dr. Seward.
Jack.
Jack.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
And I for yours.
I was just finishing up recording my day's diary. I label the recordings by date and subject matter and then listen until I find what I'm looking for.
That must take a lot of time.
Time is all I have since we lost Lucy.
As long as I'm here waiting for Dr. Van Helsing's return, I'd be happy to transcribe them for you.
That will require your listening to them, to my deepest thoughts.
Well, I see you have Jonathan's diary there and mine.
Yes, Dr. Van Helsing has asked me to read them. While I read them,
I'll tell you.
Nina, Mrs. Harker.
Mr. Harker, you arrived safely.
Yes, I'm happy to see you. Mina, you'll never guess.
oh my God, if we only know!
Indeed.
We could have saved Lucy!
You can't blame yourself.
Blame
Jack
for
Stewart,
what?
the house that the Count purchased
Is next
to
door.
this
To
one.
the asylum.
Exactly.
Jack.
Art.
Jack!
Quincy. Jonathan. Parker.
Quincy?
Jonathan.
Morris.
Mrs. Harker.
Quincy Pennymarsh!
Mina?
Willoughby. Willoughby.
Let's get all here. Harker!
Doctor.
Morris.
Doctor?
Mr. Harker.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Doctor.
Yeah, Mrs. Harker,
I'm
Nina.
a doctor.
Well, before we begin, introductions are in order. Can we move on? We all know what we're dealing with here.
A crazy client.
My new next door neighbor.
A cult.
A madman!
Murderer.
A vampire.
Lucy. But Lucy was dead. What do you have in mind now?
The absolute annihilation of Count Dracula.
Who you claim is a vampire.
I've seen him grow younger. Today he's 20 years younger than he was 2 months ago.
You've all read Jonathan's journal. The Count casts no reflection in the mirror.
We know he was on the ship to Whitby, and then he transformed himself into a wolf when the ship drifted into the harbor.
He was a bat. In Whitby, on the windowsill next to Lucy, I saw him.
The ship captain said he was surrounded by a mist of his own making.
The boxes Jonathan described in his diary from the castle in Transylvania. They were delivered to the house next door when the Count took possession. Since then, we've seen no one. At least not during the day.
Okay, enough! Fine, I'll help you. I'll help you for Lucy's sake.
Lucy's soul's at rest. Now we've all of London to worry about. And as revered as each of you are in your own circles, no sane person would be easily convinced of what we each know to be true. We're on our own here.
I can easily agree to that.
Dr. Van Helsing, what do we need to do to destroy the Count?
Madam Miller, you are correct. We must find Dracula in his form of man between the hours of noon and sunset and engage him when he is at his weakest. You are, however, incorrect that you will help us to destroy him. I cannot tell your plans. I cannot let you take the risk. You are too precious to us, to all of us. We will not lose another whom we hold so dear.
Without your gathering all the diaries and all the evidence, we would have no idea that we were dealing with pure evil. Whatever good we do will be a testament to your perseverance.
You're a remarkable woman. Lucy cherished you as a friend as we do a colleague.
Gentlemen, we'll withdraw and I'll join you in the morning.
All right. Good night.
What was that all about?
They're right. You mean far too much to all of us. For anyone to think what could happen to you.
And what could happen to you?
What could happen to me already did happen. And I will seek retribution.
Just let me
No.
Oh.
I take full responsibility for your father. He was a lousy vampire. He was a lover, not a biter. Your mother, I never liked your mother. She died giving birth to you. The two best things she ever did. Before she died, she made your father promise to take you to church every week. Vlad, I'd say, Vlad, a vampire cannot go to church. It'll be the death of you. And it was, over and over again, until Father McGreedy drove a stake through his heart. But the upside was, I was free to raise you. Free to take another stab at it, give it another shot. Free to teach you all the things I failed to teach your father. Teach you right from the start how to be a bat, a wolf, a pack of wolves, how to turn the other cheek for better neck access, how to be subtle. No need to be flamboyant or greedy or needy. Oh, but sweetie, you've done it this time. You've angered some pretty bright men and a really bright woman. They know just about all there is to know about the undead and how to once and forever turn them into the really dead. Boy, you've got to get out of here. You've got to hide. You've got to run. Don't let the grass grow beneath your feet. It's all done. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Make tracks. Put your best foot forward and run like the wind. Don't stop, or the other shoe will drop. You wanted too much. You wanted more. I never lied. I told you pride comes before a fall. You were too loud, too proud, too full of yourself, and you haven't got a clue. It's all catching up to you. So not for naught, before you're caught, there's just one thing to do. No time to pack. Don't look back, son.
What the hell is that?
What's what?
The song, the monologue, the vampire song of 1142. What is all
Oh,
that?
I'm just trying to save your ass, that's all.
My past does not need saving, and neither do I, nor your advice. The undead has a publisher, and I received a very generous advance. And the Stoker family will be wealthy for many years to come, especially after my book is officially published and becomes an unqualified bestseller.
I'm on board with unqualified.
Please just sit down and let my play unfold. I promise, I'll write you a bigger part in the next one.
Can't wait. Hello.
Hello. Are you a friend of Dr. Van Helsing's?
Friend? Oh, more or less. I've just been banished by Quincy P. Morris.
And I'm my husband, Mr. Harper.
Mr. Harker?
He's inherited the law practice of Mr. Peter Hawkins, Exeter, and insists on calling it Hawkins.
leaving on the midnight ship to London.
Oh, take your tips. Go home, climb into your box, get out of here.
What is the purpose of perpetual living if you can't live some of it dangerously? Just one more kiss. Going to miss that. And that.
Go!
3 October. Mrs. Harper rises uncharacteristically late. She is pale and appears not to have slept at all.
I have shrugged off my mantle of British nobility, which I've proudly and justly worn for my entire life. Morris and I break into the basement of the house next door, where we find and destroy 34 boxes filled with soil. Exploring the rest of the house, we find no evidence of the count on premises.
Per Van Helsing's instructions, we place a consecrated host in the soil, filling each of the coffins, sanctifying it, thus making it useless to the count or any other of the undead.
The doctor confirms that while we gentlemen were making plans to destroy Dracula, Dracula was in the bedroom with Mina. How could I think that I could protect her? I who could not even protect myself. In trying to protect her, I may have destroyed her.
5 October. Mrs. Harker once again demands to be part of the solution. And since she's been so crucial to the entire process, the gentlemen reluctantly agree. Her strange dreams from the night before lead her to suggest that the doctor hypnotize her in an effort to ascertain the extent to which the Count has invaded her psyche.
My reservations about breaking and entering the Count's residences has all but disappeared. Today, Morris and I head with a locksmith to Dracula's dwelling in Piccadilly, where we find 7 more boxes. Parker has examined real estate records and discovered 2 additional dwellings purchased by the vampire, where Morris and I find and destroy 8 more boxes. Only one of the original 50 remains somewhere, and there we shall find Count Dracula.
After a lifetime of obeying the law of the land, I find my new life of crime has moved me to an almost sexual excitement. Aware that at any time the Count could appear in the guise of a human to surprise us. Was the thrill in flirting with death and danger, or was it in flouting the law to the greater good of man?
Each of us in our own way has failed Mina. Once again, she does not fail us. In her trance-like state, she is in Dracula's head. She senses what he senses, hears what he hears. Water, as water laps the side of a ship. Footsteps, as if heard overhead.
6 October. It all begins as nonsense, and then we pursue what may be the truth. The 4 of us, each with our own assignments, traipse hither and yon round London to discover, yes, a box has been shipped from Dracula's house, and yes, a ship with box on board is sailing toward the port of Varna, that port closest to Dracula's castle.
What with the time loss between his departure and our discoveries, if we go now and go by land and head directly to the castle, we may be able to get there before he does.
We can avenge Lucy's death. We can rid the world of Dracula's evil, and we can return sanity to Mr. and Mrs. Harker, who, should we not destroy the vampire that first bit them, may be doomed to an eternity of the undead. If we can destroy Dracula, we can free them from the curse.
What?
If we can kill Dracula, the Harkers are no longer infected.
Stoker, where do you get this crap? What do you do? Just make things up to further your plot? What, hypnosis, really? Perpetual undeadness? Infection? Oh, yes, well, I'm at it. You call this piece of art Dracula, and yet playing Dracula. The title character, what have I got? Nothing but a few kisses, and a lot of ranting and raving.
Well, listen to you, Sir Henry Irving. You've made quite a nice career out of ranting schedule performances, and then you're done. Now make sure the next